secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good YouTube? This is your man Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. Right now listen, before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like and let's get this video to at least 1,500 likes, okay? That would definitely push your video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, as I've uploaded every single day since 2K20's preloop, and I've double uploaded every single day since 2K21's preloop. So hopefully you can appreciate that 9 a.m. and that 4 p.m. upload every single day, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, okay? Now, let's get right into this video. So today we are bringing back the Revisited series. Obviously, if you know my previous series when it comes to Revisited, basically I just go back to a build that I feel like has been bothering me, where I like, man, I really messed this build up, and bring it back in the Revisited series, and then obviously make the build the way I felt like it should be made. And of course, the first one we're gonna do is my all-around threat build. I felt like my all-around threat build, there was so many things that at the time when the game came out, you know, you learn, right? You learn. The game's been out for over a month now, so obviously during that time frame, I learned some things like, oh snap, I could have done this, I could have done that, right? So real quick, let's just go ahead. We still gonna be a power forward, all right? This time around, so beforehand I was 6'7", 220 with a 7'3" wingspan. This time I'm still 6'7", but now I'm 237, so I'm 17 pounds heavier. Because obviously now I know that only thing I need is an 81 speed with ball, because I get quick first step still when I hit 99. So on Hall of Fame. So you don't need to have as much speed as possible. And then my wingspan, I tricked it down by an inch, just because I now know that, listen, I don't need to have all of these different type of attributes that I thought I needed beforehand, right? Body type, you want to still keep the same, or it doesn't really matter. All right, now here's one big thing. So on I had an 80 close shot on my all-around threat, right? Don't need a close shot. So now I'm like, okay, snap, I don't need a close shot. So now I can go 87 here, and then go 90 on my driving dunk, and then now I can max out my standing dunk. Now I have 10. So instead of having 9, I have 10 badges. But what makes this better is that now I have standing dunk. So I'm able to get those dunks under the basket, catch those standing lobs, catch more lobs in general, because I had no standing dunk on this build. Believe it or not, I had absolutely no standing dunk on the original all-around threat build. That's just not gonna work, right? And now I have an additional finishing badge. So I had, instead of 9, I have 10, okay? Here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go 85 on the mid-range shot. We're gonna go 86 on the three-point shot, okay? But this time, we're gonna go 49 on the free throw. It gives me 12. So instead of 8 shooting badges, I now have 12. Massive, massive difference, okay? Also, when I hit 99 overall, I'll have a 53 free throw. A 53 free throw, which I've been playing around with, is actually now gonna let me shoot and hit my free throws. Compared to when I had a 25, I will literally hit it right on the line and still get 0% chance of going in. Okay, so the cool thing is that even though I don't play as much rec as I do park, so I don't really need it, it's just a win-win on both ends. I have 4 additional shooting badges now, okay, so I can actually have more than just, you know, 3 badges, which I had 2 gold badges and had 2 silver. Now I'm actually can go have 4 gold badges to use, which is going to be massively different, okay? Now, on my pass, the same thing for my pass accuracy, I'm actually going 80s now instead of 81. So I'm going 80 here. On my ball handle, I'm going 80. And then my speed with ball, I'm still gonna go 81. So I do lose a playmaking badge, but I don't need that many playmaking badges anyway, right? So to go from 20 to 19 doesn't hurt, because I'd rather get the additional finishing and the 4 additional shooting badges, okay? All right, and then here, this is when things is really, really good, okay? So now I'm gonna go 84 instead of 85, and then 84 instead of 85 here, okay? So my perimeter and, it was an 86 perimeter defense on my old build, and it was an 85 on my old build, and I have 84. So I dropped these down to 84, and then my steal was an 84, but I dropped that all the way down to a 69 because, as you know, we don't need much of a steal, but I do want to be able to have it low enough to where I can get, as you see, as I go back and forth, I can still get gold pickpocket, okay? And then this is where I actually messed up at. So on my last build, I had a 68 block, right? Well, 68 block's not gonna cut it because as you see right here, when I go to 68, you see how the Intimidator badge is still blacked out. I'm not able to get Intimidator with this build, right? So then I upped it to 74. And as you see, when I go from 73 to 74, you see how the gold badge activates? So now I'm able to get it off rip. Even at a 68 on my last build, it's still a 72. Basically, even if I hit 99 on my old build, my old all-around threat build, I do not get Intimidator. That's not gonna work. So now I get Intimidator off rip, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna have 85 and 78 on my offensive and defensive rebound. So I had 19 defensive badges on the last build, my old all-around threat build. This one I only have 16, which is perfectly fine because in the grand scheme of things, I actually have Intimidator badge now where I didn't have it beforehand. So now basically what you're looking at is that instead of having 9 finishing, I have 10. Instead of having 8 shooting, I have 12. All right, and then I lose 1 playmaking and I lose 3 defensive. But when you look at the build lineup now, it's 10, 12, 19, 16 compared to 9, 8, 20, and 19. I think it's just a massive improvement to the build, okay? Now what we're gonna do here is let me pull this back up, make sure I got this right, all right? So now we're gonna max out the 82 with speed and acceleration at a 79. We're gonna go 62 with the strength, 70 with the vert, and then 75 with the stamina. So remember, my stamina on my all-around threat from last time was an 88, which again is just roadkill. Like we all know, you only need a 70 stamina to even play in rec. You only need a 70. So it's like in park, I've seen people that actually have a 50 and 45 stamina, and because they run strictly park and have no issue because the games just don't last long enough. So you know, it's really your call on that, but at the same time, 75 is the max. If you do not believe me, go ahead and just make a build like you do right now, and then when you go to test build, just run around in the simulator. You know, and I'm gonna show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll get to it because some of y'all still might not understand what I'm talking about. Just go to test build and then play it. Just play it right now out of the My Player Builder with a 50 stamina, and you'll see like, dang, like it doesn't matter. All right, but you do get a plus 40 everything here. So of course now you have a 91. Driving layup, right? You have a 94 driving dunk. You have an 80 standing dunk, 89 mid-range, 93 point shot, 84 pass accuracy and ball handle, 88 interior and perimeter defense, a 78 block, an 89 defensive rebound, 86 speed, an 84 acceleration. 83 acceleration. So, and again, 79 stamina, 66 strength, and a 74 vert, all right? Nothing really changes here. I still want to go easy blow-bys, and I still want to go to limitless range threes. That's just the nastiest combination. And then here you have my nephews and nieces, the all-around threat, okay? Now, what we'll do here real quick is this. I'm going to go ahead and test this build out real quick, give them the 99, and of course, I will get you out of here, all right? So we're gonna do the same thing here. The cool thing is that now I'll get my posterizer on Hall of Fame off rip. All right. We're gonna get my slithery, rise up, acrobat, and finesse finisher, and then we'll probably just go. I'll probably go like this. Okay. Here now I get my deep threes, my hot zone hunter. I'll either go catch and shoot depending on my build, depending on what I'm playing with. So usually most of the time I am going to get my catch and shoot, so I will get catch and shoot because I don't usually play like the main primary ball handler. And then with my last 3, I'll go Deadeye, okay? And then on my playmaking, of course, handles for days, quick first step. I always go Hall of Fame, quick first step with that. And as you can tell, then I go bell out, unpluckable, ankle breaker, space creator, and then my last 3, I go bullet passer, okay? This is how I operate. And then on my defensive end now, thank God, I got Intimidator. This is huge. I have Intimidator now. We'll go clamps. Of course, you want to go chase down. You want to get rebound chaser, rim protector. What was the other ones I go with? I go ankle braces on bronze just to prevent me from getting broke every single time. I go Interceptor on gold and then Pogo Stick. Where's that at? Pogo Stick, all right? But anyway, there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the revisited all-around threat build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon. Another banger, man. You know, when I say back soon, another banger, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.